Welcome, welcome, welcome into another day and another lesson of A Course in Miracles, or in A Course in Miracles. Yesterday we finished lesson 32. I have invented the world I see. And today, there's a little power mode, so hopefully everything's still coming in clear. Today we're on lesson 33. There is another way of looking at the world. I'm doing this practice later than usual, which means I just got to be with this lesson throughout the morning and afternoon. And wow, I just had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prayer session while I was finishing a yoga class that I went to today out in nature. And it was so beautiful, just tears streaming down my face. And the instructor guided us to get into prayer and to pray for the children and to recognize that we are all God's children. So it's part of our grounding in practice for today. Maybe this is your gentle reminder about prayer, just how powerful it is. And we'll just spend about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes here. And whatever that prayer looks like for you, using the breath in whatever way works for you, or just being in focus, or you can put prayer hands, or you can be like, "Ooh, I'm against prayer." You do you. But that's how I want to ground in today. I want to ground in by connecting to God, connecting to Holy Spirit, connecting to Christ's vision, inviting that to pour into our hearts. And then sending that love that gets poured into our hearts out to this world, out to those people that we love, out to this planet. Spending just about 10 more seconds here. A friend shared with me this beautiful prayer. And it was, "God, thank you for all that's been given and everything that's been taken away. I have everything I need today." Let's get into lesson 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable, though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer world, your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around at the world you perceive as outside of yourself. Then close your eyes and survey your inner thoughts with equal casualness. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both, and to maintain this detachment as you repeat this idea throughout the day. The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific applications of today's idea should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. And for these applications, say, there is another way of looking at this. There's another way of looking at this person. There's another way of looking at this situation. There's another way of looking at this place. There's another way of looking at myself. There's another way of looking at money, whatever it is. There's another way of looking at this. Remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea, there is another way of looking at the world, to yourself several times. Closing your eyes will probably help in this form of the application. So we're going to start off with 5 minutes and inner and outer, so please do it as you see fit. Going casually between each one, just not making it feel forced or abrupt. There is another way of looking at the world. We'll spend 5 minutes here. finishing up on your last couple of thoughts, whether you're surveying your inner or outer world. There is another way of looking at the world. And that's what we're doing here together. Thank you so much for that beautiful practice. There's another way. There is another way. And we get to walk each other home. Much love, and I'll look forward to joining you tomorrow for another lesson in A Course in Miracles, and we'll be on lesson 34.